Hello, and welcome to the Southern Belle Noma channel. I'm your hostess, Southern Belle, and this is a Stewardship Sunday $1 buy it now sale. Now, I have such fun selling y'all things for $1, so much so that I start every single one of my bargains by Belle auctions with a special $1 round. Even on $5 Friday, what I do is make it 5 for $5. But on Saturday, on the Monday Madness giveaways, even on Monday, I still have the $1 round, and the $1 round still gets you entries into the giveaways. So I hope that everybody has clicked the thumbs up to celebrate this video, to help me out with the YouTube algorithm so that YouTube knows you approve of my channel and approve of my content. Also, make sure you are on live chat, not top chat. That top chat will deceive you into thinking your own chat is first when it may not necessarily be. Also, make sure you are subscribed and that your notifications are set to all so that you don't miss any of my content. I've got 3 auctions at 7 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. And then I have premieres on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Okay, well, let's start with some stationery supplies. Y'all know anytime I have the velvet lined drawer, it's going to be something smaller, whether it's stationery or it's jewelry or hair accessories. So before we get to that big drawer, okay, first I have these star pens. Now, the 2 in the back are purple. The one in the center is silver, and these 2 are gold. This one I've already taken out of its packaging so you can see how it works. What you do is you take the star, I'm going to get my hands out of the way here, and you turn it. And when you turn it, the pen pops out, and then to get it back in, you just turn it back in. So it is turning the star that brings out the pen. Okay, so this is my total quantity. 2 in gold, put those over here. 1 in silver, and then I have 2 available in purple, and that's it. Okay, speaking of limited quantities, I've only got 1 of this one. Look, it looks like an old-time key, and the pen point comes out right here. You take this off, boom, there's the pen. This one is a one and done. Okay, next, for my unicorn lovers, I've got 1 in pink and 1 in yellow. That's it. I only have these 2. Next, for my DIYers, my do-it-yourself or maybe it's just guys that like a cute, fun, pen. It looks like a hammer. So, and here's the pen down here. So this one is in a bluish tint. This one is in a dark colored gray. This one is a silver. You see, it's just a little bit lighter. And then in the gold, I have 2. Okay, next, for my butterfly lovers. Here is a nice long pen, and on the cap of the pen is this beautiful butterfly medallion, and it is filled with like a confetti of sparkling sequins. But that's not all. Hanging past there is a beautiful pendant. So it's a butterfly attached to a butterfly attached to the pen cap. And here's the actual pen. It's a one and done. If you're more of a pretty and pink girl, here I have it in pink as well. Okay, next, who likes to fidget while you use pens? Now, if you like to fidget, you might enjoy this because there's lots of fidgeting that you can do with these. But there's another type of fidget that I have. This is a beautiful pen. You can see the pen part is down here. But, oops, well, let me put this back on. Oops, oops, oops. Okay, here we go. This part revolves. So if you want to have something to turn and play with when you are writing, when you're thinking about what to say, maybe you're adding something up and the fidgeting helps your mind work, here you go. Let me clear some room. Do I have room this way? Let me clear the tray and I'll show you the colors. Great time to press the thumbs up. Okay, so here's the aqua. I have 2 in the aqua. Next, I have this bluish color. In the lavender, I've got 1 and 2. And lastly, in a nice light blush pink, 1 and 2. Okay, next, very similar. I'll open this package in a minute. These work the same way. It's got the globe, and the globes revolve. Well, you know what I'm going to do? On my auctions, I have a buy more, save more policy. So if you want to buy one of these, it's $1. Just tell me what color and what quantity. But on these, since they're still new in the package, I'm going to offer a buy more, save more. If you want to buy the whole package of 4, I'll sell it to you for just $3. Otherwise, let me know what color you want, and I'll charge you $1 for that color. But if anybody wants to buy more, save more, I am glad to sell you the entire 4-pack for the low cost of $3. Just make sure you put a 3 in the chat. And you'll see I have 1, 2, and 3 sets of these. Brand new and sealed. And you know what? I've got a couple of other packages I can do that with. So I've got these cute little bunny pens. Look at those little ears. If you want to buy just 1, tell me the color. But if you want to buy all 4, I'll sell it to you for only $3. This one has pink, purple, yellow, and green. This one has green, yellow, purple, and black. And last but not least, I have these cute little cat pens. So there's a white little paw with a pink. There is a black cat, a black paw with pink, and a white and black cat. You can tell me which one you want to buy for $1, or if you want to buy all 4, just $3. And I do have 2 sets of those. Now, all of the pens that I have showed you today look so cute. They all write with black ink. But if you're looking for a pen that writes in colored ink, this one is a great pen. Why? Well, because it has all of these different colors. You just pick the color you want, pull it down, and then here at the bottom it comes out. So it's like having a bunch of pens in one. So it has red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, black, and starts with red again. So all of the colors of the rainbow in one pen. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Great for the artist in your life, great for stocking stuffers, great for school so that you, every time you edit, it can use a different color. Also great for scrapbooking and crafts. Okay, on to some paper, some Post-its, some notes, some stickers. These are called little flags. Why? Because you can flag a certain part of the text that you want to go back and reread. You can flag a place to sign on a document, flag the recipes you like in a recipe book, or articles that you want to reread in a magazine, or maybe you want somebody else to reread. There are tons of different colors, and every color has a bunch in there. There's also a ruler on the side. So you get 10 colors in here. And let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of these. Here's the stack. Well, let me not clog this whole thing. Okay. Next, if you need both Post-its and flags, here is a set where you get a pad of Post-its, but you also get a few little flags. I've got 2 of these available. If you just need Post-its, here's some super cute ones. Look at this sweet little panda. You'll see there are 3 different pads in here and all different shapes. So here's the panda. I've got 1, 2, 3. Here's the pink version. Super cute. 1, 2 of those. In the green, which it's a green background, but it's really floral, and there's a cute little frog. Okay, 1 and 2. And then lastly, oh look, this one's a food. It looks like bread. So, oh, and it says so sweet. So 1 and 2 of these. Oops, sorry. Let me adjust it where you can see the choices. For those that might need something magnetic, here is a magnetic list holder. And it does have lined paper and some pretty little flowers and border at the bottom. Also, if you need a really thick notebook, this one has 96 sheets, and they are sticky, and it says Sweet Talk. Those would be great for love notes, love letters, or just for asking in the possible sweetest way you possibly could. Also would be great if you're giving like a little loving coupon for something. So, and I have 2 of these available. If you haven't already, click the thumbs up, please, oh please, that helps me ever so much. Next thing we're going to do are some packages of napkins. So if you're hosting a little coffee and donut get together, whether it's at your house, at some kind of little club you belong to, maybe even at church, these donut napkins are so cute. I've got 1, 2, 3 of these. Next, if you're having a colorful party, regardless of whether it's for boys or girls, regardless of what color plates you're using or what color streamers, These are going to go with everything. And I've got 2 packages available of these. This one is a one and done. Cute little lemons. And hopefully you can see that the background is navy blue. It may look black on the screen, but I promise you it is navy blue. For the birthdays, this one says it's your day. And look at these pretty harlequins. And I've got 2 of the It's Your Day. It'd be so great if cake could really be that many layers. Next, I have these, which have a balloon design, so you could use them for lots of different holidays. If you need a solid color, this one may look black on screen. It's actually purple. I also have solid red as well, and I have 2 of the red ones. Having twins. Well, look how cute these napkins are. If you just need some black and gold napkins, very elegant, could work with any gathering. With Christmas coming up, look at these beautiful black and white gingham with a red truck and some Christmas trees. For my Paw Patrol fans, look at these cute little canines. They could patrol your party, your dinner, or your gathering. Look at this Big Wheels Tonka monster truck. In red and white. I guess this could be a flag, or this could be some other symbol. For the racing fans, look at these really unique shaped napkins. And last but not least, for my Mr. Potato Head fans, I think this is actually part of the Toy Story saga. So here is a set of sealed plates. Okay, I've got some pendants today, and these are so incredibly colorful. You can see I have 2 of each. So you may want to pick up 2 if you're making earrings, although you might just need 1 for a little charm bracelet or a charm anklet or some other kind of DIY project. So hopefully you can either describe to me the colors in them, or you can tell me the location here. The first one you can see has fiery red, but there's a little bit of a contrast green. The second one has some magentas, but with blue flecks. The third one is such an ombre, from dark browns to reds all the way out to pinks at the very end. The fourth one starts with some blue in the center, and it almost looks like a blue heart, doesn't it? With some yellow and then some pinks. Next, we have one that is black and red. Almost kind of sinister and menacing. Okay, then after that, we've got another one of these that looks like a heart, but the heart is yellow, and then red, and then blue on the outside. Then we've got a blue and yellow one, and lastly, a yellow with some, oh, I shouldn't have leaned it forward, with some green flecks. Sorry about that, y'all. Oh my, oh my. It wouldn't be a Southern Belle video if there wasn't a klutzy moment. And then last but not least, let me show you this leaf pendant, which is bigger down here. It's got a little turquoise stone in it. Look at the design on that. Even the stone has a little ring around it. Let me flip it over and show you the back, which has some lines of texture. And also I'll show you the gallery of it so you can see it sits up. Okay, next I've got a couple more of these big feather pendants. You'll see the first one is navy blue and it has a little bit of a yellow and orange going through it. Kind of reminds me of that like Starry Night kind of pattern. And the next one may look black, but it is actually a indigo and purple. Then we've got one that has yellow and orange all the way to a burnt umber. The last three look most like feathers in that you can see the plumes and the veining. So we've got a blush and blue. Then we have a red and black. And then lastly on the end we have a blue and black. These are all one and done. If you haven't already clicked the thumbs up, please, oh please. It's a great time while I change from the drawer to the big clear drawer. Behold the clear drawer. Okay, we're going to start with an iridescent cake topper. Do you see all the pretty colors as it shines and sparkles in the light? It says yay! I'm showing you one, but I have about a dozen of these. Next, need some gift bags for a party. This is a whole set of gift bags, and I have one set, two sets, three sets. Next, here are some treat bags that have little gnomes on them. Or maybe you're making your own confections, you're giving out some of them for people to try, or maybe you're using them as party favors. Here's one, and I'm not going to count them out, but I have a whole bunch. Whole bunch. Okay, next I have these labeling stickers. Whether you want to use these to make your own homemade items to sell, maybe you just use these big labels on your canisters or on your storage tubs. So they are fancy enough to use to sell, or they are fun enough and sweet enough you can use just for your own labeling. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, let me neaten those up. Well, we are into the month of July now, and at every single one of my auctions, I have a Christmas in July segment. So in order to advertise that at my auctions, which are at 7 p.m. on Friday, Saturday, and Monday, I'm going to show a few of the Christmas items that I have. This is a little miniature stocking. Great if you want to throw a little piece of jewelry in it or a keychain. Maybe you want to throw a few little candy canes in it. So I've got 2 of the plaid. And then in the black and white gingham with a red snowflake, I've got 1, 2. Next, look at this cute little ornament that says, "Do not open until the 25th of December. Brand new with tag. Now, I had showed you some little miniature stockings, But why does it have to be a stocking? Could it be a mitten? This one will hang, and once again, you can stuff it just like you would a stocking. Oh, sorry, it still has a little closure on it. It has a pretty tone-on-tone pattern. So if you can stuff stocking, why can't you stuff mitten? Here is another mitten. You'll see this one has beautiful little lines, also has some fur at the top and a hanger as well. If you prefer the fresh knitted crochet look, here is a cute little hanging mitten. Once again, you could stuff it, and it has a pretty little snowflake on it. Now, this could be an ornament, but I really think it's to hang from your rear view mirror. Look at that pretty little smile with the heart eyes, and it's got all these tassels. Now, tell me that wouldn't be great, swinging from your rear view mirror. Do y'all remember koosh balls? Well, I think that's what it is. Look at this little body. It's silicone, so it squishes a little bit, and it has a single eye. I guess it's supposed to be a monster, but it is just so cute and sweet. And it has little feet in case you want it to sit up. Okay, I've got some poppets, something great to keep kids busy when they're sitting in the back seat on those long family vacations or trip to grandma's house or out to Aunt Franny's. This one, I believe somebody told me, was the character Among Us. I've got a pretty little unicorn here. A heart shape. Perfect for summer, this tropical pineapple. And maybe you're going on a boat or a warship or touring some military sites. Here's a great one for that. Here is a sweet little sign. It comes with a stand. So maybe you need a little sign on your buffet. Help yourself. Or this one is gluten-free. This one is nut-free. Or who knows? So great if you're doing a little buffet. Next, I've got some air fresheners because after all, in these hot summer temperatures, don't you want your car to smell great? So the first one is blueberry and the second one is cherry. They're both one and done. Next, by California Scents, I've got a Palms Ice. Ice, ice. Here is a different California Palms. Okay, next, here is one of these little sticky paw devices if you've got a fur baby that is leaving hair places or you just need to clean their paws. You open these up and they are sticky. I've got this cute little pot. You could put a little flameless candle in here, or maybe you could fill it with candy corn in it. So, but the light is going to show through the face. Hopefully y'all can see it. Don't quite have it at a great angle. That might be a better angle. Next, do you ever feel like your hair is flat? Well, they started making these products. These are called bumpets. So if you feel like, especially in the summer, that your hair is just sticking to your head, that it looks like it's slicked, back, and slicked back is just not a good look. So this you put right against your scalp, and then you cascade the hair over it. That way your hair has some fullness, some dimension, and it doesn't have that flat, slicked back look. Okay, I've got some cute little ornaments. These are glittered stars. See if I can get y'all a better look at them. So they are silver tone. So I've got 1, 2, 3 of these available. These are ceramic or plaster of Paris. It would be super fun for somebody to paint. You could either make it into an ornament or just put a little magnet on the back, and then it could decorate your fridge. I do have 2 of these available. If your skin is drying out in this hot weather, I've got hand and body lotion. This is Wild Strawberry. It's from Belle Smackers. Having issues with your feet in this hot weather, your feet are sweating more. If you need to shave a little bit off of those hard calluses, here, sealed, I've got one of these foot scraper callus shaver. Also, if you just need to exfoliate, here is a double-sided exfoliator. Here is one side exfoliator, one side foot file, so as to smoothen once you get it off there. And I've also got one that is oval. I hope everybody has clicked the thumbs up. Let me show you the next thing. You want to go on a butterfly hunt? Here you go. Now, I have to tell you, in New Orleans, kids would use these to catch beads and balloons and Mardi Gras throws, but I believe these are really for butterflies. So I've got 1, 2 of these. Next, anybody like silicone molds? Look how big this one is. Here's the back of it. Okay, calling all my crafters. I've got a glue stick. Now you're saying, Belle, you get glue sticks anywhere. You can. What you may not realize is this is the regular glue stick. This one is huge and jumbo. Look at the difference in size, regular versus jumbo. Look at the difference in length, regular versus jumbo. So it is longer, it is bigger, it is thicker, it is wider. And I have about 10 of these. So y'all just let me know the number you want. Here is a one and done. This is made by Crayola. It is a body wash pen, and it is shocking strawberry scent. So suddenly bathing becomes fun, artistic, and has a great smell as well. Okay, next I've got something called a glow spray, and it's this long wand, and apparently it glows. You'll see it is still sealed. Next, who needs a ruler? I've got clear rulers. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's kind of a gray smoky color. This one's a light blue color. This one is red. And I've got a second red one. Okay, I've got these long sticks. I'm not sure if these are for satay, if they're for shish kebabs, if maybe they're for some kind of lollipop bites, cake pops. I don't know. Here is a nice big hair clip. Here is another big hair clip. And these were originally $2, but here on the Southern Belle NOLA channel, Bargains by Belle, just $1. And this black and white gingham print, gonna go with so much. Next, by Oral-B, I've got a Daily Clean toothbrush. For all of those who like to fidget, once again, this was originally $2, but you can bend this in so many ways and turn it and mold it into things. I think this would be super fun for a kid, a teen, or an adult. Oops, I actually had a second one of these clips and a third one of these clips. And going back to air fresheners, I had one more air freshener. This one is by Little Trees, and it's the new car scent. Who doesn't love new car scent? Next, I've got a refrigerator magnet. See the magnet on the back? And this one has the Serenity Prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. I've also got a packet of hummingbird garden seeds. In a beautiful emerald color. This is made of velvet. I've got a really upscale scrunchie here. Once again, for my fidgeters, look what I've got. It says pop it, fold it, throw it. It is called Squid Pops. So I've got these in lots of different colors. So here is red and white, yellow and white, purple and white, light blue and white, pink and white, another pink and white, another purple and white, another pink and white, another purple and white, a light blue and white, yellow and white, which looks kind of tone on tone, and another red and white. I've got this plastic shovel. Whether you're using this for sand at the beach, maybe you are having a party or cookout and you just use this to move around your ice, keeping everything cold. I've got this purple and golden bag. Somebody told me that these were listed on eBay and actually resellable, so I thought I'd throw it in here. Next, I've got a big sign. Let me see if I can get far enough back y'all can see. It says dream big and never give up. This is a wooden sign. Hopefully y'all can see it here. Okay, if you need a big tablecloth, maybe to go over a picnic table, maybe it's for one of those banquet tables at church, maybe you just want to use this plastic table cover as a drop cloth for painting, for the $1 price, you can't beat it. Even if the kids are just going to fingerprint, throw this down to protect your table. So it's a solid white, and I've got 2 of these. Next, if anybody needs a little pot. This pot is plastic, that's why it's $1, but look how pretty it is. It is fluted on the bottom, and it has this pretty design around the top. So once it gets filled with dirt, it's going to be heavy, and unless somebody picks it up, who's going to know that it's actually plastic? Okay, next I've got a kabuki brush. No, it's not dirty. That's just the coloring on it. But if you need a big brush to go over your face with powder, to set your makeup, to keep you from sweating, to lock in your makeup, these are fantastic. I personally use one of these every day. Here is a Paw Patrol play pack. Grab and go to keep kids busy, whether in the back seat or waiting at a restaurant. You get 4 crayons, 1 sticker sheet, and a 24-page size coloring book inside. I've also got a stack of recipe cards. Look how many are in here. Tons. Beautifully lined paper. Next, do you need a little whisk to get the crumbs out between the keys of the keyboard? Or maybe it's to clean out the windowsills or the vents on the air conditioner or fan. I've got 1, 2 of these. If you need a little brush, here's a brush with a nice long handle, if that works better for your cleaning. I have an eyelash curler, if you're a person that curls your eyelashes rather than glues them on. Next, if you use a reusable bottle, but you're worried in the summer that a fly is going to fly in, or a fruit fly, or an ant, well, the best way is to cover it. So this part goes around the straw, and this part goes over the straw. That way, whether it is dust in the off-season, ants, fruit flies, or anything else, mosquitoes, that nothing can fly in. I've got 1, 2, and 3 of these. During the summer, we're all wearing so many sunglasses, but where do you put your sunglasses? Or where do you put your regular glasses when you change to sunglasses? Here's a nice hard red case. For my crafters, I've got this beautiful cord with tassels. It is white and gold. So whether you use it for a home decor purpose, maybe you have a Christmas purpose. Oh, and here's a second one, but it only has 1 tassel. So if that bothers you, but you could just cut the one off and use it just for the cording. With Halloween coming up in a few months, I know some people are already starting to collect some Halloween items. I've got a 4-foot novelty garland of these brightly colored skulls. You know, you could add some paint or gemstones and make them into sugar skulls, since they are already bright, happy colors. Next, I've got a huge monster leaf bag. This bag is so big. It is 45 inches by 48 inches. That's 4 feet, y'all. This is huge. What a nice big lawn decoration. Okay, next I've got some gel clings. And this first one is all bats, but you will see some of the bats are purple and green and orange, not just all black. And so of those, I have 1, 2, 3. Then I have this cute little cat, and the cat has a hat and a moon, and it says eek. Next, here is a pumpkin, and look at all these candies. And it says boo. And last but not least, this one says Happy Halloween in green, purple, orange, black, and even a white skull. Who likes to carve pumpkins? Here is a brand new pumpkin carving set and also a nice big scoop to help you in scooping out all of those seeds, which you might even want to roast up. I've got a Happy Halloween sign right here. Here's the back. It's plain white. Still new and sealed. If you're doing some kind of costume, I've got a set of vampire teeth. One size fits all. Here is a cute little tray or plate, and it has inside it, once again, it's trapped inside it, so it's not coming off, this spectacular metallic glitter. See how it moves around? Here is a sweet little pumpkin made of wood that says thankful, and if you notice, it is 3D. So the pumpkin is one layer, and then the thankful sign on top of it is another layer. Do you get grossed out having to touch keys or having to touch handles, especially in a restroom? Well, this device, as you'll see in the picture, is a way that you can use this to touch the door instead. It also has a protrusion right here. And I'll tell you, I use this when I'm at the gas station because I think how many people have keyed in their zip code and their rewards number. So you use this as to touch keys, and then you use this part right here for doorknobs. That way you're not having to touch. Next, if anybody needs a little dog food on the go, buy Pedigree. Choice cuts in gravy, filet mignon. And for those of you who care about dates, you will see that it is good until June 2nd of 2025. Next, for the covers of light switches, this first one has some beautiful leaves and flowers. Here's another one with pretty little sunflowers on it. For those of you who wear the multifunctional headwear, whether it's just on a day you don't feel like fixing your hair, maybe it's underneath a cap so that your cap doesn't get sweaty, or maybe you work in an industry where you have to cover your head. Here is the first one with some flowers and butterflies. Here is a similar one, but in dark colors. Even if you just use these for the material. Sure, the material would be worth $1. Okay, I've got a can cooler, which we call koozies down south. And it says Cheerio. I almost feel like it's British saying Cheerio. Okay, if you're having a basketball party or maybe just cheering on the Olympic basketball team, here's a cute little banner, and it even comes with the ribbon to string it up. Also, speaking of banners, look at these cute little characters. I'm not sure what you call this series with the monkey and this little angel girl that almost looks like a cinnamon bun. Next, if you need some book covers to keep those books in tip-top new shape, these are stretchable. I got one in black and one in royal blue. Here's a sign that says, go see a play. Having a BFA in theater, therefore that's advice I would always give. Next, here is a foil balloon in the shape of a D. I've also got one in a C. Here's one in the shape of a 5. Here's one in the shape of a 7. I can't tell you what these are. I think they're just colorful. I don't think that they're a number. These seem to be lots of different numbers. Here's a fun or maybe funny pair of sunglasses with orange lenses. Whether you use them for every day, for summer, for an emergency pair, or maybe even a Halloween costume. And look at this cute little outlet cover. It has dinosaurs in it. I very much hope you have enjoyed today's $1 Bargains by Belle. I very much hope that you have given it a thumbs up. That helps me ever so much with the YouTube algorithm. Next, I have this banner. And this is what it looks like. It measures 72 inches. It has this long black and white cord. And look at this interesting shape. Here is one of the most interesting balls I've ever seen. It's got these suction cups, so it's going to stick to the window of the car. It's going to stick to the backsplash in the bath. So many places you could play with it, and so many things you could stick it to. For my gardeners, I have these pretty leaves, and you're saying, what is it? Well, you stick it into your plant, and then you pour the water here, or you can let God water it, and it's going to direct it into that certain place of the pot. Because y'all know we have some finicky plants that don't want their leaves touched by water, don't want their blooms touched by water. So therefore, this will direct it to a certain place so as to keep the leaves and the blossoms from getting covered. So I've got dark green, I've got apple green, and I have this light translucent green. And I'm going to call it quits for today. But if this isn't enough $1 deals, then I have episode after episode after episode for months and months now, where every Sunday I have a $1 sale, and there's usually a couple few things left. So make sure you check the sold comments, and you can still buy items that were passed on or were picked by somebody, or of which I have a duplicate. Also, at every single auction, I start out with an early bird round called Belle's Bargain Bonanza. And that early bird round starts at just $1. And not only is it at the beginning of every auction on 7 p.m. Friday, Saturday, and Monday, but I have it at the top of the hour. So if it's a 2-hour auction, you'll get another one at the top of the 2nd hour. If it's a 3-hour auction, you'll get another one at the top of the 3rd hour. So the longer it goes, the more dollar items I bring out. So I say, laissez bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll. Roll in your life, roll in your heart, roll in your soul. Roll on and on and on. May God bless you. And watch one of these videos linked at the end of the screen to see more great bargains. May God bless you. Bye-bye.